more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet green butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in. Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza. And I follow him anywhere.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go.
What time is it?
It's showtime.
Oh my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeedios, it is indeed. Ah! Almost spilt my my coffee there. Whoopsie daisies, hold on. Welcome in, welcome in. Hot diggity dog, I'm donutting my way all the way to the desk. Good to see you, everybody. Whoopsie daisies. Oopsie doopsie. A little bit of candy wampus there. Look at that. Look at that. How about that? How about that? So good to see you, everybody. So good to see you. Yeah, being on the old, on the Big Monster gimmick, maybe want to start jazzing things up a little bit. So I'll start with that and move to other things later on. Whoopsie daisies, that's too loud. Hold on. Man, I am all over the place. There we go. There we go. What's going on there, Tara? Wonder 81. Good to see you, my friend. Citizen Yarn. Smooches for you. Oh, thank you so much, Tara, for doing the following gimmick. Very kind of you, my friend. Had better deals than the regular theater. Oh, yeah. Haven't gone much lately because I've been too tired to stay up late. Oh, really? You got to stay up late to go to the daggum thing now? Jeez. What do they think? We're all bartenders? What is going on there, Tara? Wonder, it's so good to see you. So good to see you. I'm trying to get everything set up and all that kind of stuff. Oh, thank you so much, Merry Christmas. I appreciate that. Yes, indeed. I was planning on popping on Sunday, but life had other plans. I wasn't able to. But I was here in spirit, and that's the important thing, even though it's not important at all. So here we are again on a lovely Tuesday. So good to see you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the guest spot that I had on the old Big Monster gimmick. That was a lot of fun. That was a whole lot of fun. Them cats, boy, I tell you, them cats, they put in a bunch of hard work. We had to like set things up, and we did a run through and everything like that. It was way more professional than I'm used to, and it kind of, I don't know, I didn't really know what to do. I was like, I feel like I'm too prepared. It was interesting. It was good. Yeah, the production value was true to roof. It was true to roof with the production value. It was fantastic. Enjoyed it. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. I most certainly did. Hey, DV Sauce, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. The drive-in here also has amazing food. Pizza and burger. Citizen Yard is talking about how they live next to, or not next to, but within attainable distance of a drive-in movie theater, which is fantastic. I'm very jealous of that. Now, we did at one point live in a place where we were able to go to a drive-in movie theater. We saw one of the Shreks there. I don't remember which one it was. I get them all confused. I saw one of them Shrek movies there, and saw some sort of scary movie there. I don't remember getting any food though. I don't think we got any food. If we did, I don't remember. Maybe we got some popcorns or something like that. But I think we may have like snuck in some jelly beans or something like that. I don't remember. What's going on, Harvey Esquire? All that. Yes, indeed, I am elderly. I'm elderly and getting more elderly every day. Seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure on the drive-in screen a couple years ago, as they were at the drive-in at the end of the movie. Oh my goodness gracious, that's fantastic. So you got to see a little drive-inception there right at the end. They were in the drive-in, and then you were also in the drive-in. And you're like, I'm watching you, watch me.
I'm trying to use that phone.
There he is. Right, you are, Kim. Oh yeah, for some reason those files that you sent, whatever I pull into the old video editor, freebie.com.org.net, whatever garbage that I had to get, it doesn't recognize the audio for some reason. It only pulls in the video. I don't know why. That's why I haven't set up any MXC things yet. So I don't know. What I can play them and they play fine, but whenever I drag them into the thing, it's like, nope, not gonna play the audio for you, chump. Nope. So who knows? But I was able to add a few little gimmicks in there. You are a youngster. I was there when Moses dropped the third tablet. Oh my goodness gracious. And here are your 15 flute. 10 commandments. They'll never know. And I think I also fixed the power ham, so it actually says power ham now. St. Aaron hasn't been to a drive-in since I was a kid, so many years ago. Can't tell you what movie you saw, but remember it was a treat to put that speaker in the window. Oh my goodness gracious! See, with ours, it was radio. You had to tune your radio to a certain station. That was the one that we went to. I missed out on the speaker era. I think that would have been more fun though. But you could if you were really having tough times financially, you could park at a nearby Taco Bell and just tune your radio and listen to whatever movie you wanted, and you could see like half of a screen of one movie from the parking lot. But it was a little bit far away, and there was like a cactus in the way or something like that. But you could listen. You could listen to him. Having the speaker gimmicks when you were a top, but now it's FM based too. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, my goodness. Hershey Sparks, thank you so much for following, my friend. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Coming in and following the gimmicks. Probably, it's usually because of Rupert. Rupert really brings in the viewers, don't you there, Rupert? He's a good boy. Cleaning the screen and whatnot. Having a grand old time. Yeah, the speaker things. Old time. I can't imagine how many times people just was like, well, movie's over, time to drive away. And then they drove away with the speaker. And it went... And they're like, what is that flappity sound? And there's a speaker just going... flapping behind them. Cord barely hanging on. Irate drive-in movie owner running behind you. Hey, you got my speaker. I need that thing to hear what with the movies with and whatnot. Happened a million times. And I know because I've seen the little things that say, be sure to remove your speaker. Put the speaker back. And anytime there's a specific warning, then you know it's happened before. What's going on, Pimple Knuckle? Welcome in. Look, yo, we got a souvenir. It's free. It's a free speaker. Now we can listen to the movie anytime we want. And then come to find out that there is it doesn't work unless it's hooked up to the movie or whatever. Are drive-in theaters owners Texan? I think by law they have to be, yeah. I think so, according to they're like, oh boy, I tell you what. You drive in and you watch the movie. That's what you do. And buy a corn dog while you're there. We saw This Island Earth, the day the Earth stood still at the War of the Worlds at a drive-in. It was retro night. What? It might have been like Earth night too. I mean, that's a good theme for that. Danger, danger! Don't be taking the thing. Oh yeah, speaking of danger, I'm actually I got the weather on another screen over here. There's some storms headed this way, so there's a very good chance that the power will go out. So if this whole thing just goes kafloomp, then that's what happened. Because the wind is out there whipping. It's not raining just yet, but I can look. All the old radar coming this way. There's some tornadoes up there. But it's probably the power already flashed like earlier. Our power will go like if a bird farts too loud in the neighborhood, the power flickers. It goes off. And I've reset these clocks on the dadgum stuven. Oh, on the stuven? That's what you call a stove with an oven put together. It's a stuven. Oh, is it flow of a minute? Well, my apologies. Maybe I'll try to slow it down as it comes through. See, I've always changed the clock on the stuven and the microwave stuven. All of them got clocks. They don't like being unplugged. They don't. I need to just get me one of them like Flavor Flav clocks and just glue it to the dadgum front of the thing. That'd be a lot easier. Then I wouldn't have to change it all the time. I'd have to wind it or put a battery or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works. Not exactly a home electrician, as you might have noticed. Don't forget to look for God-given TVs and washers and dryers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes if it shows up in the yard, it's free, I believe. Oh, thank you so much, Citizen Yard. I appreciate that. You almost spilled mine. Ah, there we go. It's a cup that the old Periscope people send me. That's what I like to drink out of. Try to get jazzed up. You had a Duck Rogers cartoon too? In the 24th and a half century? I love that stuff. Fantastic. But dang, man, the news about Jordan. Yeah, I know. That's a dadgum shame. I think that's one of the ones. Usually I don't like to harp too much on like celebrity deaths and things like that. Because A, you know, I didn't know the person. And B, there's plenty of people, you know, making a big kerfuffle about it. But I feel like George Lowe, you know, I feel like this is one where I have to step up and do my part. Because it's not like the man was a household name. I mean, you know, cats like us. But I'm sure there's plenty of people that are watching right now that's like, who? There's George Lowe. He was the voice of Space Ghost in the television program Space Ghost Coast to Coast. He was also a voice actor. He was the voice of a bunch of different things. Very hilarious and very funny, man. I don't know if you, you know, get my email gimmicks that I send out every week on Tuesday, but I talked a little bit about this. We hired the man many years ago. According to the emails, it was 2013. Oh man!
Twin Sitters, starring the Barbarian Brothers.
That's fantastic. Yeah, that is a poster in the treehouse of the Ben Monster TV show. He was very nice and hilarious when you met him at Dragon Con. Brought your own Sharpie just in case. I left it with him since all of his Sharpies were out of ink. That's fantastic. That's very nice of you, Commodore Friday. Yeah, I never got to see him at one of them celebrity petting zoos. But we did. But I did talk to him on the phone for a while. And I had no idea how to do any sort of directing at the time. But he was very nice. Very nice. DB Sauce, you get the emails? Thank you so much. No, I've never really done voice acting. Not really. I've done a little thing here and there. But yeah, as long as the power holds out, then as soon as we're done here, I'm gonna hop over into the old voice channel of the Discord, and we're going to listen to. I have 3 files that he sent, and we'll listen to all 3 of those. It's just raw, uncut. George Lowe jibber jabbering, and also reading the terrible script that we wrote. He was the narrator of the thing, as we make obnoxiously obvious in the dialogue. Yeah. Space Ghost Coast to Coast talk show. It looked a lot like this show. But he was very nice. So we'll listen to that, and I would listen to it on here. But he said he gets pretty raunchy. He gets pretty raunchy in there. I mean, you know, nothing that would get you arrested or anything. But definitely more than I'm willing to put up with on this stream, which I choose to keep PG. For just because I could. I typed them emails with the mustache. I typed the emails. I have to. The keyboard, proportionally to my body, is kind of large, so it takes a minute. Like if I did it all with the mustache, it would take forever. So I've established my own method in which I've got this side of the keyboard. I don't know if you ever. Maybe some of you guys are old enough to have taken a typing class. You know the little things that they teach you at the typing class. You put this hand in this area, and you got the things and stuff like that. Well, basically, the mustache is the right hand, and the weenus is the left hand. So I just sort of go in tandem like this. It's not a pretty thing to look at. It looks like I'm having a medical event. But that's how I get it done. That's how I get it done. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Click, 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 click. And I also use a typewriter plugged into the thing too. Ah! Took a typing class on an IBM Selectrix. Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah, we were at a very poor school, so we just had to sit on the floor, which was dirt, and just draw little circles and put A, B, you know what I mean, QWERTY, whatever cross top. Then we just poke them with sticks. It's not a fancy school that we went to, and. You know, I don't even know why they put me in the class. I'm like, I don't have hands. And they're like, well, TS for you. You know what I mean? I did the best I do. I tried doing the mustache weenus method with that, but I just erased the typewriter. So eventually they were just like, hey, here, just, I don't know, read a book or something. And I was like, that's fine with me. I'll read a book. And they'll be like, you'll be able to read it, but you won't be able to type it. And I'm like, I don't care. There's plenty of books already. What can I say that hasn't already been written down somewhere else anyways? Except for Jeff in Wonderland. Did end up writing that. But whatever works. You're right, DB Sauce. Whatever works. That's the important part, is that it worked. More or less. IBM had an office in your town that handled the electric typewriter. Oh, really? Wow, that's pretty cool. Excuse me, I'm IBM. I'm the one handling that typewriter, please. Please step to the side. The complex, that complex machinery right there would baffle your tiny mind.
Coderinicock just cheered 1 bits.
Oh, thank you so much, Silver Nico, Jen. I appreciate that. I apologize for the way that the robot butchers the name. It's a dadgum shame, but I got no way to tell it. That's the problem. You type a thing, the robot says it. You can't, like, correct this robot. Not this particular way. Years later, you'll be able to. But by then, they won't need me. Just the robot will do it all. So it'll be a moot point by then. And then it won't even need people to watch either. Just be other robots watching robots do things. Giving each other money. And that's going to be great. And we're all going to be on our Wall-E space capsule places. Having a grand time. Thank you so much, Scotty B518. 24 months. Hot diggity dog. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. That's like 2 dadgum years. And speaking of 2, reminds me of one of my favorite movies called Twin Sitters, starring the Barbarian Brothers. Now, the Barbarian Brothers were these twin guys. Couple of beefcakes. And they tried to make him a thing for a while there. You had the Arnold, and he was doing movies, you know, where a big tough guy does things that are hilariously not tough guy things to do, like babysitting or being pregnant. Yeah, they were twin bodybuilders. Really what they should have done is one should have been a bodybuilder and the other one should have just not done nothing, and see what the difference would have been. That would be interesting. Thank you, Fish Taco Shaped Like a Fish. Smooches for yous, my friend. Very kind of yous. I remember that movie. They were truckers. Oh, were they really, Rabbi? See, I've never seen that movie. I've seen the poster in the Ben Monster TV treehouse, and that's my only knowledge of it. I don't remember them guys. But I guess at some point, so maybe they were truckers, and then maybe their truck broke down, and to be able to buy new parts for their truck, they had to take a babysitting job from this rich couple, and they had like these jerk kids. And they were like, oh, what are you going to do with that? You tell them, Steve, Dave. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you so much, my friend, for the raid. It's times like these, I'm glad I'm not a cockroach. Because we just got raided, baby. Thank you so much, you tell them, Steve, Dave. Very kind of you. I told that dang pinball to get out of here with its garbage. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You tell the pinball I got the flippers here. I'm the one with the flippers. Where's your flippers, pinball? You got no flippers. I got the flippers. Flip, flip, flip. Bucking. That's my impression of a pinball machine. You like that? Pretty good. Sounded just like a pinball machine. I thought I was playing pinball for a second there. Baby Sock in there doing something or another. Oh, the Pokemon pinballs. I remember. I played for crying out loud. Stephen Colbert scared the bejesus out of me. I remember playing what on the old on one of the Game Boy things. Look at that. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Did you have a computer with the pinballs preloaded? Yes, I did. The space pinball. Oh man. It was a Game Boy Color. Okay, that's probably the same one that I played then. I enjoy that a lot. I like pinball, and I like a Pokemans too. So you put them together, and what do you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. The CWF9. Thank you so much for following, my friend. Very kind of you. Game Boy Color, man. That's fantastic. The first one, we called us a Clefable and an Arcanine this time. Oh, those are very rare, I think. At least they're later on in the game, from what I remember. I usually would hit like, I go Bulbasaur, Rattata, or Rattata, or whatever it's called. Maybe a couple of Pidgeys. That's usually about as far as I got. But that's pretty cool. Bulbasaur brothers. I was always a Bulbasaur. Loved the Bulbasaur. He was fantastic. And the great thing I loved about Pokemon is that they established very early that that Pokemons they just say their name. That's the thing. Like naming the Pokemon, like in the Pokemon universe, naming them. Like they had that whole Professor Oak guy at the beginning. He was like, "I'm a Pokemon scientist" or whatever the heck. And it's like, well, they tell you their dadgum name. Like, you know what I mean? Like, could you imagine being like some sort of animal scientist in the real world where it's like, the animal tells you its name? It's like, that makes it so much easier. That half your job is done right there. You don't even need to learn Latin or nothing like that. Yes, this is my good buddy Rupert there, Pittsburgh, and he cleans the screen. Well, at first it started out, I just needed like a screensaver, because I used to take Back when Skype was a big thing. And we all wore onions on our belts. People used to Skype in a whole bunch. So he would keep the screen clean from betwixt phone calls. And this was even before COVID and all that kind of stuff. We were keeping things clean back then. But yeah, I don't know. He's from the internet. I guess. Yeah, Pokemon of the day. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, could you imagine tiger? It's like, oh, what animal is that? Kids would learn their animals like so fast. You know what I mean? Well, you know what? But then nobody would know what a giraffe says, or what a giraffe is called. Giraffe don't make much noise. Yeah, Skype. Well, they're shutting Skype down. They are. But then now, Twitch has their own like implemented things where people can call in with their video and stuff like that. They make it very easy, but nobody wants to do it. Well, I say nobody wants to do it, but I say it's a lot like the phone calls. There's like, there's a handful of people that love to do it. And they're the only ones that really pop in. Who's that Pokemans? It's Rupert. Rupert. Yum. Rupert. Yeah, I've tried it before. Yeah, really, Skype is closing. Yeah, they're shutting it down. Well, old Zoom came along and ate its lunch. But really, I mean, Skype was always a nightmare. I don't know why it was so difficult. They really made it very difficult to do. Like, even if you were talking to somebody who used Skype regularly, there would still be some sort of problem. They'd be like, "Oh, wait, no, that's not. No, that's the thing. No, I didn't click on the. Wait, hold on. Wait, are you? Did you send the thing? No, I'll create the nightmare." And Lord forbid if you had to, like get a grandma or something like that on the phone. Like, why not just make a link and you click the link and then you're talking? And then the Zoom came along and did that.
You tell him Steve Dave just cheered 30 bits. Sock Cop's Power Ham of the Day.
Ooh.
Honey baked or is it fried, on a sandwich or on the side? Sock Cop's Power Ham of the Day.
Oh my goodness. You tell him Steve Dave, first of all, thank you so much for those 30 bits. Second of all, round of applause for you. That was phenomenal. That was phenomenal. A Weird Al worthy parody of the Sock Cop of the Animal of the Day theme song. I appreciate that. Power Ham of the Day. Yeah, well, press the any key. Always pressing the any key. Press the any key, press the outie key. Press the key to an outie. All over the place. Daddy Blue Jeans. Learning Skype was a rite of passage for... You're absolutely right, David. You're absolutely right. Like there are people of a very specific age that you could send the brain into shutdown mode if you say, "I sent the Skype link on a PDF." Like, what? Can't handle it. Brain does not compute. It's too much computering. You gotta make it easy, like share gay eye images on Facebook. That's what they love.
Wow. Commodore Friday just cheered 100 bits. Power ham, what a treat. A hefty hunk of spiral sliced meat, dipped in mustard with joy. I'm a jolly power ham boy, hot and spicy, mild or plain. I even eat the cellophane.
Even eat the cellophane. Oh man, we can do a power ham. I guess what would be the cheese log version of that? I guess we could just do cheese log. But that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Commodore Friday. Beautiful. Might say so with my dog. Cheese log, cylindrical and yellow. Cut the cheese log, and I'm a happy fellow. Cheese log. Oh man, dadgum shame. Rest in peace, George Lowe. You hate to see it. It's like 67 is a weird age because it's like Yeah, I mean, like if somebody croaks when they're, like 19, you're like, oh man. Or even 20s or 30s, you're like, oh, geez, that's a shame. You know what I mean? They didn't even really get to do a lot of the good stuff. But then as they get, some of the celebrities are like, oh, they passed away at the age of 98. And I'm like, what? They lucked out. You know what I mean? 98, that's pretty good. I mean, you can still be sad or whatever about it, but it's like, you know what I mean? Ben Monster TV, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. There's Ben Monster TV. Everybody, the creator of Ben Monster TV. Oh, look at that. Commodore Friday beat me to the punch. Beat me to the punch right in there. If you're not already following Ben Monster TV, be sure to give him a follow. Doing some masterworks over there. Masterworks. So good to see you, my friend. You guys getting all set up for the treehouse? You doing the treehouse tonight? I'm actually reviewing the movie that is a poster on your treehouse. Merry Christmas wanted me to review that Twin Cities movie with the Barbarian Brothers. Barbarian Brothers. We are completely original characters. Digital Meow Mix. Pug. Yep, that's my good buddy Rupert right there. Keeping the old the screen clean. As you can see, immaculately clean. Not a spot on it. I've actually never seen that movie. Ben Monster TV. I've never seen it. Never even heard of it until I saw it in your treehouse. But apparently a lot of people really enjoy that movie. I figured I'd have come across it on VHS at this point. But, oh my goodness, look at that. Thank you so much.
You rule, Sock Cop.
Ben Monster TV. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Thank you for the 2-month submarine sandwiches. We watched all the Barbarian Brother. Oh my goodness gracious, how many did they make? Wow, what are they doing these days? Cause see, for the longest time, I didn't read the poster. I didn't like look at it all that close. I thought there was like a Milli Vanilli thing. I didn't really look at it that close. And then I finally had it up on the big screen. And I looked, and I was like, oh, that's not Milli Vanilli. There's some other thing that's different than Milli Vanilli. Probably Microsoft Teams. They did not roll a lot of features from Skype into Teams. People stopped using Teams. And now they're playing catch up and adding them into the team. So I don't know why they're just so behind on that. Me and Robert do a show called Gutter Nuggets, where we talk about those strange movies. See, I've really got to immerse myself in the Ben Monster TV universe. One of the twins is dead. Really? Well, that's a dadgum shame. Hope the Grim Reaper picked the right one, because that'd be embarrassing. I can see that being a problem with twins. You know, like especially if it's like your first day as a Grim Reaper. Imagine your first big assignment is not only twins but celebrity twins. You're like, oh man, I hope I get the right one. They was in the music video "Walk Like an Egyptian." Really? I didn't know that. They're barbarians and they can walk like Egyptians. I'm gonna have to give that a Google. Add it to the queue. Watch some Barbarian Brothers. Where were they from? Were they like American or were they like Diet Arnolds? Like they were like I don't know. I don't know why I'm asking you when I got all the information that the world has ever known here at my fingertips. I could figure it out. I don't know how old he was. Don't know. I don't know when the movies came out. Oh, they are American? Oh, okay. Because, you know, you just assume. A couple of beefcakes. Yeah, I would just expect some sort of accent to come out. Q is, oh yeah, I know. So many unnecessary letters. I mean, you can literally do it with one letter. Q. That's it. That's all you need. They add a Yui at the end. Just a trip. I think that's one of them words that, you know, back in the day, not everybody just had like a dictionary at their fingertips with autocorrect at all times. So I think that was one of them words that like them Ivy League people made up, you know what I mean? So they could sound smart. They'd be like, oh yes, look at the Q. And then somebody would write, okay, yeah, the Q. Then they write their letter Q, and they'd be like, Thomas, gaze upon this. He has written the letter Q when he meant to write Q-E-U-E. And then that's how they knew. Well, you know what? You know who may have invented it? Scrabble. It may be Scrabble's fault. Because I bet if you type Q, that's probably worth a lot of letters. I mean points or whatever. I don't know. I play a lot of Scrabble. I get upset at Scrabble. So good to see you. How did you know that it was me? Oh, we know. One went crazy and then died? Oh, man. That's a dadgum shame. To go crazy?
Wow. Kala_cot just cheered 100 bits. Rest in peace to Periscope, John Cena's face career, George Lowe, and, pretty soon, 2025's Mardi Gras. On a different note, I farted so hard once I had to change my underwear and take a shower.
Oh, we've all been there, Calicott. Thank you so much, my friend, for the 100 bits. And there's one of those things that I don't mind seeing go. Well, I guess a shrapnel fart. Don't want that either. That's right, Harvey Esquire. There's no need to pretend. You're among friends here. They had a cameo that was cut in the movie Natural Born Killers. Now, that's a movie I've seen. Seen that movie. But I guess I still wouldn't have seen them in that movie because they got cut out. Just like the assistant in that parking lot. It's happened. It happens sometimes. Sometimes you gamble. You think it's one thing, turns out to be another thing. And the next thing you know, you gotta walk down the street, change your pants. Robert Schmobbit, thank you so much, my friend. Smooches for yours for the 2 months with the Prime. Not just any Prime. I like that. I just love how you could just name yourself something like that. You know what I mean? Or name your product. Oh, this is Prime right here. It's like, what is it? Well, actually, it's a big stinky pile of garbage, but we named it Prime. So anytime you talk about it, you have to say nice things about it because it's Prime. You see? Prime. They just name stuff good. Good sandwiches. The Good Sandwich Company. What do they make? Well, we make good sandwiches. Yeah, but you use like rocks and leaves and stuff. Yeah, yeah. But still, they're good. It says so right in the name. And we're, well, all right then. I'll take a foot long. Look at that. Oh, man. There's Robert Schmobbit poking up on the old chat thing. I love that. Look at him. Look at his handsome face. He looks so happy. He just looks happy. Even when he doesn't look happy, he still looks happy somehow. I don't know how. But he does. Uh-oh. That's that guy.
Speedeth thou not into the theatre?
Well, there he is, old Sockspear. Our good pal Coda Renico-chan. Would like to hear a poem about why did Mrs. Cake knock over the potted plant? Well, the real answer to that is that Mrs. Cake is a cat. And nature, for whatever reason, in all her wisdom, has decided that cats must knock things over. And not even the cats know why, I don't think. But it's going to be interesting to hear that coming from a computer who presumably has never had to take care of a pet cat before. At least, I hope not. Here you go, robot. Take care of these cats. Bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop. Not going to end well for the cats or the robot, probably. I sure was, Calicott. Yeah, I was shocked. I was like this. Absolutely shocked. And I hope I don't get shocked as I ask this computer, can you write me a poem? Dadgummit. A poem. Oh, speaking of sandwiches, like I was doing 5 minutes ago, I went to Wawa today for the very first time. Had me one of them, well, they call them a hoagie at the Wawa. Had a Wawa hoagie. Got the Italian Wawa hoagie. Which it feels like something I made up, but it's really a thing. Can you write me a poem about? Sometimes I talk when I type too. You ever do that? You ever like mouth things whenever you're reading them and you don't realize you're doing it? You're like, why am I moving my lips? Robert Schmobert, I am that's my exact review too. That's my exact review too. I mean, it was good. It was a fantastic sandwich. It was great. But if somebody's like, hey, you want to walk 3 feet to get this sandwich or 5 feet to get a Wawa? I'd be like, I'll just take this one. You know what I mean? It wasn't anything that not me. Was it on a true hoagie roll? I don't know. I didn't do like a DNA test on the roll. I just got whatever the standard thing was. Yeah, but no, Buc-ee's bathrooms, that's a whole other thing. Wawa's a town in northern Ontario with a huge freaking Canada Goose gimmick just outside their town. Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Yeah, I think they hyped up the Wawa too much. But I think also I got taken down a peg because I didn't know how it worked. Because you got like a sandwich place over here, and then there's like regular gas station over here. And then I was like, what? I want a sandwich. How do I acquire a sandwich in this place? And there were people standing behind the counter. I'm like, well, I'm assuming those are the sandwich artists. So I guess I'll go. And then I was like, oh, there's little TVs. So there's little TVs. Tap the TV. You pick your sandwich. You pick what you want, which I like. It does sound like a baby asking for water. Wawa. And we also have a water park nearby called Owa. I'm really hoping they build a Wawa next to the Owa. So you'd be like, hey, you want to go get a hoagie from the Owa Wawa? I would go there just for that. Just to get the receipt. If it said Owa Wawa, that'd be fantastic. Would love that. Oh, I'm going to tell the robot that Mrs. Cake is a cat. Because otherwise, there's no telling where it'll go if I'm telling it's a cat. Big here in New Jersey. Northern New Jersey has more quick checks and 7-Elevens. 2 7-Elevens on the same road, less than a mile apart. Yeah, we got some of that stuff with the Circle K's. They're all over the place. Yeah, I'd walk 5 feet for an Owa. I'm certainly would. That's an easy choice right there. Oh, but yeah, anyway, so I hit the thing, and I thought that I was gonna like slide a card or something like that, but it's like, nope, here's your receipt. And I was like, well, now I've got a receipt. It's like a little thing, a little scrap of paper that says the name of a sandwich on it. And I'm like, well, now what? You know what I mean? What do I do with this? But then there were people there, and then I heard them call out somebody else's order. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. So they call out the order. That's cool. So I just kind of like walked around, you know, and looked at the gas station part of it, which is just like every other gas station in the world. And then eventually they were like, oh, order 309, Italian hoagie. And I was like, oh, that's me. And they're like, did you pay for it yet? And I said, I don't know how. And they said, no, you got to take that over to over there. And I'm like, why is this so complicated? I just want a sandwich. I just want a sandwich. And I have to, there's all this process.
Praise me.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, praise Merry Christmas today. Merry Christmas, the queen of all she surveys. Hey, Smooches Feels, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for subscribing with Prime, baby. Prime. Oops, wrong button. Prime. But it was just embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a grown man. I have a child and a mortgage. And I'm like, how do I get a sandwich from this place? I just felt like a moron. And the lady looked at me like I was trying to get away with something, too. She was like, hey, did you pay for this sandwich? I'm like, lady, I'm not trying to steal a sandwich. I'm not a sandwich thief. I could come up with a better heist if I was in that dire need of a sandwich, you know. Or I'd be like, hey, can I have a sandwich? I'm not gonna be like, watch me as I get a free sandwich from these fools at the Wawa. That was not my MO. Oh my goodness. Whacked in the face with a VHS. That'll send you back to reality. Right back to reality. The deodorant line. Yeah, exactly. The deodorant. They locked it up. I walked into a place. I needed to buy some deodorant, which is next to the gym, which is in a not great part of town. And boy, they had half the daggum store locked up. And I'm like, I don't need anything. You know what I mean? And plus, you buy deodorant for other people anyways. You buy deodorant for other people. It's not for me. It's for you. And at this point, I don't care about you right now. That's how I was that day at the gym. Yeah, we don't have 7-Elevens around here. I've been to a 7-Eleven, but they don't have it around in here. You was in New York City at a CVS, had to have someone unlock the cage to get some chocolate. Good Lord. They got a daggum underground chocolate smuggling ring going on in there. Man, I don't remember if I went to a CVS in New York. If I did, I sure didn't buy any chocolate. Yeah, I could do a ski-daddle. That would be a definite, that would have been a good idea for a ski-daddle. Let me practice a ski-daddle real quick. There we go. Oh, Cyber Circus, good to see you, my friend. What did you said something? Buc-ee's. Oh, that was way up there. I missed it. Somebody about Buc-ee's bathrooms give me a reason to. Oh, that's fair. That was worth scrolling for. That was worth scrolling for. You have the ski-daddle on permanent lockdown. Thank you so much, Luke Duke. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, the Buc-ee's is fantastic. Now that's a. I don't know, but at this point, I'm afraid to tell anybody anything's good. Oh, the rabid possum. Yes. Oh yeah, that's a good question. What kind of chocolate did they have all caged up? Needs more mouth movement, like you're running away from a rabbit. Oh my goodness gracious! Now I see what you said. I thought you just brought. Oh wow. Okay. I'm all over the place this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. You have 7-Eleven here that has the licensing to be named Quickie Mart. Now that's cool. Now that's cool right there. I know my buddy Bass Guy lives up there in the Canadas. He would always go to the Couche-Tard. But I think that's a Circle K now. I think Circle K bought are changing all the Couche-Tards. What's going on? Hey Jarks, good to see you. Shortstop. Oh my goodness gracious, John Spoon. Thank you so much, my friend. Ooh. How about those Sinclairs with the dinosaurs? Oh yeah. I remember that show. Yeah, it was a great show. I'm doing fantastic. Hey Jerks, how are you? Thank you, Joan Spoon, for scaring me with a fart. I appreciate that. You got Law and Order. That's a good show too. I like Law and Order. Used to own Sinclair, but they showed it. Well, it's a gas station, but then it's also. You remember that show, Dinosaurs? Their name was Sinclair, wasn't it? Wasn't that their last name? Maybe I'm misremembering. Ah! You had the baby dinosaur that was all like, not the mama. Gotta love me, and stuff like that. That little guy. Earl Sinclair. Him and his job was pushing trees. I always thought that was really cool. Like, man, I want to grow up and be a dinosaur. Push trees. The News 8. TV Sauce, thank you so much, my friend. Have you a fantastic day. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Your mom loved the dinosaur show. I remember it being on. Robbie, Charlene, Baby, Earl, and his wife. I forget her name. Wait, was that not Charlene? St. Aaron. Yeah, I didn't know that until later. I went back. I was just giving it a Google just to see. Well, I think because I became aware that it was like a Jim Henson workshop thing, and I was like, oh, let me look back and get at that, because I didn't realize that at the time. I didn't pay much attention to the dinosaur show, and then I went back and looked and saw the Charlene was the daughter. That's right. And yeah, it ends with the dadgum extinction of the dinosaurs, and I'm like, what a way. Franny, ding, ding, ding. You tell him, Steve, Dave. Circle gets the square. Way to go. Which was the owner of where I work. His name, Earl. His name is Earl. Yeah, it ended with the dadgum apocalypse, basically. The dadgum extinction of the dinosaurs. What a way to end a series. But to be honest, I wish more shows would end that way, to keep them from getting... Well, that wouldn't really stop them from resurrecting. They could make a dinosaur show any day of the week. But I kind of like the finality of it, you know what I mean? It really ends the water cooler talk, any sort of speculation you have. You know what I mean? Like any show you watch. You know, you watch like the end of Dexter. It's like, oh, well, what do you think happened to this? Well, I think this is, do you think he'll go back to the blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? You can like talk about that. But it's like, hey, what do you think happened after the dinosaur? Oh yeah, they all died. Well, anyway, what'd you do this weekend? You know what I mean? That's what it ends in. Oopsie days. Oh, Dan Connor. Yeah, Dan Connor. One of the great TV dads. All right, Big Monster. Ain't you guys about to start the show? Yeah, the end of The Sopranos is like the exact opposite. It just cut. You don't know what happens. They're like, you write the rest of the show. We're too busy counting our money. You figure it out. Which I never watched The Sopranos, so I didn't know. I wasn't invested in it. I don't really watch many TV shows that have like a beginning. I like a sitcom where you can just watch any random episode. That's what I like. I'm way more like Golden Girls, Gilligan's Island. Heck, even Dinosaurs, that show, you know. Then something you got to sit there and watch.
Wow. Just another blowhard just cheered 100 bits. I am sick, I feel terrible, and I am not in a good mood. So I am lurking.
Oh my goodness gracious, just another blowhard. I apologize. What do we think about that, kids? We don't like that, not one bit. Not one bit. Charlie Coleslaw, good to see you, my friend. Smooches for you. Hope everything's going well. Rewind. Even Dinosaurs, that show, you know. Then something you got to sit there and watch.
Wow. Just another blowhard just cheered 100 bits. I am sick, I feel terrible, and I am not in a good mood. So I am lurking.
Oh my goodness gracious, just another blowhard. I apologize. What do we think about that, kids? We don't like that, not one bit. Not one bit. Charlie Coleslaw, good to see you, my friend. Smooches for you. Whoops. Accidental lightning. Reboot the Sinclairs as birds. Now that's brilliant, Harvey Esquire. You start every show with like with the extinction, and then you see like cells and stuff falling or whatever, or the birds. I don't know how the birds still stayed alive. I guess they were just like, did you see that? Yeah, that was crazy. But anyway, let's go fly around some more. I don't know. Don't know if you did that out of support or glee of my suffering. That rewind? Yeah, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. But either way, I hope you feel better just to the blowhard. I myself feel a tickling of ickness working its way throughout my cranium. And I just got over being sick not long ago. And I'm not ready to do this whole thing again. But these dadgum petri dish kids keep coming around, blowing their noses on everything. Scientists are saying dinosaurs may have been more bird-like than lizard-like. Oh, so then just the whole lizard thing, we just got to forget about it. See, that's it. Like, why did they make us think it was a lizard thing in the first place? If you don't know, that's fine. Just say you don't know. Why are people in the world so afraid of saying they don't know nothing? They don't know something. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows a guy that is like terribly afraid of not knowing something. Like you could tell him, you can make up a movie. You'd be like, oh man, you remember that movie? That had John Voight and where he played, he dressed up as a clown and he jumped out of that plane. So they'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that. You'd be like, I just made it up. Liar. Just say you didn't see it. What do you think is going to happen? You're going to get like tarred and feathered? Because you didn't see a movie or TV show? I don't know. Oh, thank you so much, Jake Hudson. I appreciate that, my friend. Smooches for you. Twitter's such a barren wasteland. But you're still planting seeds, and dadgummit, I appreciate that. Blue Fox 805, thank you so much for following the speed limit. Smooches for you. Where's the... No, hit the... There we go. To me too, St. Aaron. If you want to see a dinosaur documentary, you just watch Jurassic Park. That's all you got to do. If you ask me, I don't care what they come up with now. Finding new bones and stuff like that. Oh, you just so happen to find new evidence in the time that I'm alive when you already told me that they were giant lizards? You named them like bad lizard or whatever. Isn't that what dinosaur mean? Extra big old lizard? And then they're like, oopsie daisies, now they're birds. I'm like, wow, now I don't know who to believe. Yeah, they took Pluto away from us. Pluto's not a planet anymore. They're like, yeah. Remember Pluto? It was a planet. And I don't even know that Pluto's real. Like, how do I, you know what I mean? I just believe them. It's not like I'm going out to check. Even if they show it, they're like, hey, look through this machine. See, that's a big rock in this thing. Okay. If you say so. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I can look up and like, there's a moon and there's like the star things. That's about as far as it goes. And then they said, use plastic bags to save the trees. They sure did. People forgot about that. Nobody seems to believe me, but that was a big push. You would go to the grocery store and they would say paper or plastic, and you would go, well, I care about the environment, so I will use plastic bags to save the trees. And then everybody would clap and be like, look at that. Wow, what an eco-warrior. Nobody remembers that, though. Use the plastic bags. Save the trees. Yeah, the dinosaurs, the murder log said, yeah. Yeah, when whatever created the murder log, it just created the perfect killing machine. And it didn't have to change at all. Now you got to donate plasma to get rid of the microplastic. Exactly. Yeah, now we're riddled with plastics. Oh. Pluto will always be a planet to me. It might as well be said. I mean, what does it change? What does it change? I mean, unless you run like a planetarium or something like that. What does it change? For like thousands of years, people lived and didn't even know there was planets out there. They were just like, look at that. It gets dark sometimes. Anyway, let's not get eaten by this tiger. They just moved on. You know, that was it. It doesn't matter. Just make up a planet. You say, oh, my favorite planet is the planet Spleen. That's mine. That's my favorite. Yeah, there's all kind of stuff up there. It's great. Doesn't change anything. What's going on, Lightning Striker? Good to see you. They call it a dwarf planet because it doesn't have enough gravitational pull. Oh, my goodness gracious. Whatever. Fine. Okay. Have it your way. Nerds. With your numbers and your lookity things. Anyway, it's time for Sockspear. Carter Nico-chan wanted a robot to write a poem asking why her cat, Mrs. Cake, knocks over a potted plant. So I gave the robot that very specific set of instructions, and it 1-2 skidooed in a flash a poem. And apparently we're in an ad, so I'm going to give it a couple of seconds. Which I don't trust this thing either because it tells me right now ad ends in 3, 2, 1. And it says now it's over. So is everybody back now? Does it gradually roll out? I don't know how it goes. The murder hornets are gone. Finally got rid of those. You just got a Christmas commercial? What does Christmas need a commercial for? We already get the day off. Anyway, I'm going to pause this music. And I'm going to mute my microphone so I can hock a loogie right quick. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't want to hawk to it live on stream. You go viral with that kind of stuff, not in a good way. And then next thing you know. So we're gonna mute this music, play the fancy musics. And here it is. Prepare yourselves. The sunbeam warmed a dusty paw. Mrs. Cake with velvet claw surveyed the sill, a verdant scene, a potted fern, so lush and green. No malice stirred, no feline spite, just instinct in the golden light. A phantom moth, a twitching ear, a sudden urge so crystal clear. The wiggle of a fluffy tail, a leap, a bound without avail. Depart, a fragile earthy thing, tipped, tumbled, and could not cling. The soil erupted dark and deep, while fronds and petals softly sleep. Upon a rug, a scattered mess, a silent fury, I confess. No grand design, no wicked plot, just feline grace where grace was not. A moment's whim, a playful spree. That's why the plant fell. Oh, you see? It got very Dr. Seuss there near the end. Yeah, and miles to go before I sleep. Did you hear me, butterfly? Miles to go before I sleep. So that's why the cat knocked over the old potted plant. Because it could. There it is. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That was pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know. I feel like the robot's getting a little bit better at writing nonsense. Maybe it's my imagination, but I feel like it's getting a little bit better. Or maybe I'm lowering my standards. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe so. Memblem Ham!
I have been with you good folk 3 months. Clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands.
Thank you so much, my friend. Memblem Ham, I appreciate that. We even got an extra thee in there. No extra charge. No extra charge. Thank you so much. That's super kind of you. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that support. And all the love and things like that. Reason to live, yada, yada, yada. Don't want to go all mushy. You know what I mean? Nobody likes that. Going all mushy. Ugh, mush. I'm surprised the power hasn't gone out. Here, let's break the rules for a second here. Let's take a look. Look at that. Look at that. Tornadoes. He's poking at tornadoes that are distressingly close to my home. But I'm sure it'll be fine. It doesn't really even sound that bad. It sounded worse earlier. Look at that. There he goes. I don't want to be in this crotchal area. There we go. Hey, at least the music's appropriate. Today is Fat Tuesday. They moved up all the parades an hour. To yeah, this guy, he doesn't say a whole lot. Yeah, so that's headed this way. See, I'm around in right behind that guy in this area. That's around where I am. So that's all coming through. But all that to say that if the stream just goes away, I probably just lost power. And if that is the case, then that's just going to be the end of it. Because once it loses power, it likes to lose power again and again. You remember that happened that one time? I was on here streaming, and then I was like, oh, let's bring it back. And then, like, it dropped again. Power went out. And I was like, forget it. Just forget it. But hopefully it won't. Any word that kind of describes speed, and you can get out of here with your garbage. Don't need it, don't want it. Tomorrow after 6. Yeah, so it's about 24 hours away from you, Floyd Fafito, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how weather works. Who do I look like? Handsome Tetrium? Not. Oh, you almost got me with that. But I will set us up. Could be a reasonable velocity. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind if it goes at a reasonable velocity. That's fine. But a reasonable velocity is very small. Very small. So I'm going to do the old prediction gimmick for the animal of the day. And then we're going to find out what the animal of the day is. And remember, after the stream, if anybody is interested, I'll be doing a little audio chat gimmick. Ah! Where we will listen to the recorded takes of George Lowe when we hired him to be the narrator for a movie that we never finished. But I'm pretty sure I still got the script handy as well, so I can pull that up. It's not good. None of it's good. Is it affecting the tape? It could be. It very well could be. Probably the wind definitely has a big effect on the way that the tape flies out of the old TV VCR combo, which is haunted, by the way. And also, I'm still working on this. It's not done yet. But also, I believe that somebody has been sneaking in here at night.
You tell him Steve Dave just cheered 50 bits. It's a sad thing that Space Ghost is really a ghost, possibly in space. R.I.P. to one of the greats of classic VA work.
That's right. You tell him Steve Dave. You may not have heard, but yeah, after this we'll go into Discord because we hired George Lowe to narrate a movie that we never made. But I've got all the tapes, so we're gonna listen to them. To turn into something like how Ed Wood jackhammered the oh, you know what? I'm sure I could. Yeah. I did use a one chunk of it, which that's the verbiage that he liked to use. Chunk. He gave us a bonus chunk. Bonus chunk. Daddy's gonna give you a bonus chunk. That's great, man. I can't wait to listen to it again. I haven't listened to it in like 10 years. Because it makes me nervous which you can't hear us. Because this is all from his microphone at his home studio. He's on the phone with us, but you can't hear us. But there's no telling, because we were giddy like schoolgirls. We might as well have been talking to Superman on the telephone. We were like, yeah. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know what we was doing. Embarrassing. But what you gonna do? Anyway, I say that to say that I think somebody has been coming in at night and sneaking beans into my TV VCR combo. See, look, watch this. See, look at that. What's going on there? That's no good. Got to get that checked out. More info on that later. Still got about 2 minutes to vote. Or the animal of the day. Oh, that one's still. Oh, it's still okay. I know why. That one's still set to Brenda Fabulous. Maybe I can make like poot. And everybody can do the poot. But then also that's one of the few that I'm afraid to give like Rain unlimited power to. Because I feel like that one is one that could definitely be abused. Definitely be abused. But we'll see. Is Doc Rob still here? Doc Rob was here earlier in the pre-show, but I haven't seen him come up since. Didn't even welcome the replay viewers. Hope everything's okay. And I added, let me see. What's that? Oh, yeah. Here's a new one. Here's a new one that I added. You'll like this one, Comic Door Friday.
Save my walrus!
Save my walrus. Save me. Yeah, the whole thing, because I forgot she did like a... Because she says, save my baby. And then the baby is gigantic and squashes Ren and Stimpy. And then she says, save my elephant, or something like that. But save my walrus. Just it gets me every single time. Save my walrus! I say it all the time. Out of context. Save my walrus! Dad joke. Wants a dad joke. And I will most certainly read a dad joke. And I also added one more Macho Man Randy Savage one because I just love that man.
Your mustache is crooked.
So that'd be a good one to use just in case my mustache looks crooked. Oh yeah, it is a party walrus, that's true. I have not seen that fish taco shaped like a fish. Walrus
Your
shaped off.
mustache is crooked.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, both people stare at the camera afterwards. Which I added the little zoomy part. Because Mean Gene starts talking over him. But I didn't want to hear that. Because Mean Gene's comeback is not good.
Give me the police.
Police. There's Glacier right there. Feel free to move Glacier around. Do some dad jokes for Hajarkskus. Listen up, Glacier. I've never hunted bear, but I have been fishing in shorts. I gotta get a new one of these books. My new job involves working with aircrafts, but you know, it's a bit plain. Bit plain. What do you call a man with a car on his head? What do you call a man with a car on his head? Jack. Jack. You see, because a jack is a tool used to, well, anyway. What kind of a car does a crazy man drive? Well, of course, he drives a locomotive. Locomotive. God, these are terrible. What kind of car can drive over water? Any kind of car, as long as it's on a bridge. On a bridge. Yeah. Well. What kind of ears do trains have? What kind of ears do trains have? Well, they got engineers. Whoops, wrong button. Engineers. Oh, Commodore Friday got that. I pulled over a guy. He was driving in circles. And I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm just going for a little spin." Little spin. Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas. Yes. Okay, I get it now. Engineers. It's still not fun. What did the bicycle call his dad? This is the last one. What did the bicycle call its dad? Popsicle. Hey-oh, there it is. A little bit of the old dad jokes. God, that was painful. Woof. Not good. Hey, is my stream being cattywampus? Well, either way. It is now time for the animal of the day. We're going to find out what the animal of the day is. You love some dad joke, but even those. Oof. I really need to write some more down, something like that. Because that book has failed me time and time again. And yet I still continue to pick it up. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Other than 1993 calling and asking for its background back, streams A-OK. Hey-oh! Oh, my goodness gracious. Take that, me. I love that. Look at that. It's triangles, it's lines, it's dots. And they're all spinning around having a good time. Yeah, that's a party back there. That's a shape party. Bunch of shapes having a party. Trapper Keeper and Saved by the Bell intro. That's exactly. Oh, yeah. Wow. I'm sure all them kids had some Trapper Keepers. Right? Surely. Anyways. We're going to find out the animal today. What is it? Is it the hippopotamus? It could be the hippopotamus. I know not. It could be the raccoon. And it could be the cow. Commodore Friday, you ain't kidding. Yes, DDO. Here we go. Play the old theme song. Kick it old school, Jeffrey. Yes, indeedios, ladles and jelly spoons, it is now time for the animal of the day. It could be a gnu. It could come read us the gnu's. Don't know. Don't know. Only one way to find out. And that's to play a drum. Surprisingly. I thought you knew. Hey-oh! Oh, goodness gracious. Pardon me. Gary Gnu. Gary Baba Ganoush. Let's have a drum roll. Pretty, please. Drum roll, please. Thank you, drummer, for bringing us the animal of the day, which is the llama. Oh, my goodness gracious. The llama is the animal of the day. That's right. The llama. Close to a gnu. Llama. That's right, Cyber Circuit Head. If it's a Pokemon, llama. Pure drama with the llama. Tell your mama. Look at that llama. Look at that. I like this one. It looks like he's got buck teeth or something like that. That's what it looks like, the Joe Dirt of llamas. I don't know why. I can't really explain it. Well, that's probably because he was Emperor's New Groove. And it's the same guy. That's probably what it is. So I just picture all llamas as David Spade, I guess. There they are, being very majestic. Sitting atop a mountain. How many other words start with a double L? Not enough. We have a llama in our town named Caesar, the no drama llama. His owner takes him to charity events and whatnot. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, coming up here, I found some very strange stock footage involving a llama. See, look, there we go. There's the office llama. I don't know what scenario that stock footage was made for. Here's a llama being walked through a restaurant with random signs up above. I don't... These stock footage things sometimes baffle me. I just tried to, like... Because somebody... Like, that's... They filmed that. You know, that's not AI. That's a llama. There's several different shots of people having a boardroom, like, meeting. And there's a llama in there. Is that a long-haired camel? It better not be. I paid good money for these llamas. And look, there's a llama being walked through a restaurant. You can see the weird menus. I don't know what's up at the top. And a lot of stock footage comes from like Russia and stuff. Well, I don't know where it comes from. But a lot of it is not here. It's not in, you know, Texas or something like that. Bring your llama to work day. You know, they don't do that. I wish I could bring me a llama. That'd be fun. Bring a llama to help catch speeders. Teeter, you fat lord. Come get some dinner. I say that to my dog all the time. But then I always apologize to my dog. Even though she doesn't know what I'm saying. I'm like, no, you're not fat. And even though she actually is pretty fat. She's stout. She's a stout hound. There's no denying that. What do you call a group of llamas? A flock or a herd? Not too dramatic. It's a no drama llama collective noun. Llamas in pajamas. Couldn't find any video of llamas in pajamas. Stick that in your llama and smoke it. I don't know. I don't think the llama would appreciate that very much. Well, maybe it would. I don't know. Look at me speaking for the llama. I got no idea. Friendly Fred, it's so good to see us. You're just in time to find out how to say llama in French. Just in case you go to work one day and your boss has decided that his pet llama is the new vice president and you have to adjust to this new reality. And also you got to learn to speak French all of a sudden because the llama's French. Oh, goodness gracious, I apologize. Yeah, the Czech Republic. Yeah. What are them places over there? I don't know. I was never good at geography. Never good at geography. Could have been better if it involved the llama. You know, everything can be improved with a llama. But I appreciate you saying that, friendly friend. I had a good time doing that. But in France, if you just said llama, they're not going to know what you're talking about. Here it is in English.
Llama.
Llama. But if you were in France, you couldn't just say llama and get away with it. You had to say
lemma.
Well, I guess that's
lemma.
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 That sounds more like lemon than llama.
Lemma.
Lemma. Lemma.
Lemma.
Why do you got to change it like just enough to be annoying, France? Like it's so close. Just say llama. You know what I mean?
Lemma.
Lemma. No, it is not the llama. It is the lemma.
Lemma.
That's the class you go to learn how to breathe if you're going to give birth to a baby.
Lemma.
That's who teaches it. So you go to Lemma's class.
Lemma.
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 Lemma. Yeah. We could do one of those like experiment things, Floyd Vita, where you just put words underneath it and then basically you hear whatever is being.
Lemma.
Whatever the word is, that's the way that you hear it. You know what I mean? Le Mans. 24 hours. Le Mans. So that's the animal today, the llama, just in case you see one. The difference between a llama and alpaca.
Anonymous just tipped 30. It's alright, cause I'm saved by the bell.
Saved by the bell. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you. And also, Very kind of you. There's Glacier. Feel free to move Glacier about the screen. Up, down, left, right, spin, and bark are the commands. Just type those words into that magical little box, and it will send them through space electronically right into Glacier's ear, and he will obey. Let's take a look and see what the very generous, very sweet, and very beautiful and/or handsome person got for us here for the desk. Drum roll, please. Oh my goodness. 9-volt battery. That's what I'm talking about. Harvey, ooh, I'll write that there. Floyd Vivino, your second granddaughter was born today. Congratulations. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Made Glacier's music go away. Congratulations, my friend. I hope everybody doing it spectacular. What a big day. What a big day. Wow, Commodore Friday, how'd you do that? Yeah, the brand is Corny Snap. Corny Snap. Best battery you can get. This puppy will last forever. When you need a 9-volt battery, don't settle for less. Be sure to get your battery from Corny Snap. Fantastic stuff. Actually, let me see. Hold on. I could fix it. I could fix it. There it is. That's Panasonic. Look at that. Panasonic. 9-volt battery. I got to keep that away from Rupert, though. You don't want him licking that. No, I'm not. I know I wouldn't do that to him. Wouldn't do that to him. You ever look at 9-volt battery? See if it's still. Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah, no, I don't know. It may. Yeah, I have to flip it around again if I'm going to see if it's still alive or not. Flip. There we go. All right, now I can test. All right, here I go. I'm gonna see if this battery's still good. No, it's dead. Wait, maybe I didn't do it right. Ah! Ah! Wait, maybe I didn't do it right. Ah! Ah! Thank you so much for that rewind there, Calicut. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Calicut. Very kind of you. Oh, man. First I got shocked by a dadgum battery. Then I got hit in the face with a VHS tape. And then, you know what? It happened all over again. You want to try it, Vern? No? All right, that's fine. I'm not going to make you. What about you, Rupert? Rupert. Rupert. You want to try this thing? I don't recommend it. It's a bad idea. All right, it's probably for the best then. It was very shocking. That battery's still good. You could charge an electric car with that battery. No problems. No problem. If you forgot your phone charger at home, all you got to do That lick give you a superpower? Oh, I don't know. Let me see. I don't think so. Nothing's happening. I have a question why you all try to give yourself brain damage. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I could probably do a pretty good Hadouken now. Hadouken! Oh, a little bit left. That was fun. That was fun. Thank you, Scotty B518. But I think, all right, we're going to, I'm gonna end it a little earlier since we're doing the thing afterwards. So we're gonna go ahead and play a little bit of the old duck gimmick, if that's cool. Play a couple of rounds of ducks, why not? And then all over to the Discord for the after party, which won't last too long. It may be my age, but why does Sprite or 7-Up have medicinal properties? When I was sick as a kid, your mom gave me that. Yeah, we had that too. Yeah, I don't know why it does have medicinal properties. I have no idea. I don't know who said that. Maybe it was in Dr. Spock's book or something. I have no idea. But it was definitely just known and accepted that if you were ill, get you some Sprite or some 7-Up. Commodore Friday had the ginger ale. Oh, that's pretty good too. But I'm interested in, because everybody that I've talked to that has said that when they're sick, they would get, like a Sprite or 7-Up or something like that. I'm interested to talk to somebody who they would give them that when they were sick, but they also just drank it every day. Like, what was the explanation there? Like, why is it, why does it help you feel better? Why did it stop you from getting sick in the first place? You know what I mean? Commodore Friday. Mama. A drug dealer created Dr. Pepper. Oh, yeah. If he wasn't a drug dealer before, then he was a drug dealer after he made Dr. Pepper, because that stuff is great. It's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave. Isn't that right, Vern? Craving them. Need them electrolytes. Gotta have them. Gotta have some electrolytes. Here we go. Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the pot. Oh, I gotta pause this music. There we go. More shocked on what John Cena said after the match. Whoa, can't miss TV. Yeah, he did the old mic drop gimmick. I wonder if it's hard for him now, because now he's got to pretend to be a jerk or something. Ginger ale has to be room temperature or you cannot drink it. Really? That's very interesting. I'm not sure what temperature the ginger ale that I've consumed has been at. I assume frosty cool, like most of my drinks. That is one luxury, though. I just imagine, like, ancestors looking down. You know what I mean? When you're complaining that your Wi-Fi goes out or something like that, but you've got, a glass of ice water next to you. Your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpappy who died of the plague, looking down, being like, that little son of a gun is complaining that his whatever magic thing doesn't work, and he's got ice water sitting right next to it. I didn't get to drink ice water not once in my life. Oh, it also reminds me there's a ship, like an old decommissioned ship called the USS United States that they are bringing. I think it's here now, actually. They brought it into Mobile Bay. And they're going to strip all of the stuff out of it, and then they're going to take it somewhere off the coast of Florida and sink it to make one of them artificial reefs and stuff, so like divers can go down. It looks sort of like it looks like the Titanic's little brother. I don't know the story of this ship, but it was kind of funny because I saw people on the internet, and they were like, hey, who else is gonna go down and look at the ship? And I'm like, you gonna like make a special trip? Go all the way down to the docks and look at it like an old ship. What year is this? Like 1912? Like an old boat. You gotta go look at an old boat. That's what people used to do back in the day. Because they didn't have a TV and nothing like that. They'd be like, oh, let's go down to the harbor and we'll wave at boats. Well, you don't have to wave at boats anymore, you know? It was just a boat. You can look at a picture of it now. And this boat can't even float. It's like, it having to be towed by tugboats on these little things. Like, they're gonna sink it. That's the whole point. But they're not even gonna sink it here. Like, I'd go to watch it sink. That'd be pretty cool. But they're not sinking it around here. They're sinking it like way off in the sea somewhere. In the Gulf of America, I guess. Or in, they didn't specify. Maybe the Atlantic Ocean. Could be. I don't know where it's gonna be. But it's just funny to me. Seeing a bunch of people talking about just walking there, just go look at a boat. If we want to see something float, we could watch plastic ducks race on. Yeah, that's right, friendly friend. There was a scene before the first commercial on the Love Boat where everyone waved goodbye. See, that's what they did. That's an old-timey activity, waving at boats. We don't have to wave at boats anymore, people. There's other stuff to do. They're putting a boat in my sink. Oh, I wish they were bringing a boat to my... No, I don't wish they were bringing a boat to my sink. I don't think my sink is big enough for a boat. Whoops, there we go. Starting the race. Final Quack the Duck. Fez Flock of Steve Duck. Fez Flock represented Dave Aruski. Panasonic, you will quack to me as your brother, and I will quack to you as my champion. Go quack yourself. Imagine if we did that with the most mundane things. People gathering at the bus stop to watch buses pass by and then waving. But that's what I'm saying, friendly friend. Like back in the day, they only had like 5 boats in the world or something. The Nina and the Pinta and the Santa Maria. So of course it's a big deal. Go check it out. Nobody's seen a boat like that before. But this, it's like, I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe I'm just not a boat guy. Some people are very excited about the boat, and that's fine. I'm glad that you get excited for a boat. I think honestly, I'm just jealous that a boat doesn't jazz me up like that. Have I become so jaded that I can't even get excited at the sight of a rusty boat? What have I become? And look at that. Go duck yourself. The winner of the race. Hot diggity down. Hot down. Yeah, your duck name carries over to other duck races. Oh, it does? I didn't know that. Did not know that. That's pretty cool. That makes sense, though. Because I know it carries over, like, whatever you name it today. If we play duck race in a couple of weeks, it'll still keep it there. But that's awesome, Floyd. Did it spark some sort of interesting conversation? I forget what your duck's name is. But there we go. Yeah, we're gonna do it again, Joe Spoon. We're gonna race. We'll do 2 more races over the ducks, and then most likely, probably just me and Commodore Friday gonna go listen to some outtakes. Go duck yourself. Congratulations. They were the only ones that can, which is fine. Speedy. Ducky the Duck in 3rd place. We got What Quacks Crave. That's electrolytes. Cyber Circuit Head, so it's got to be 518. Valhalla. CBM. Fez Flockham Steve Duck. Panasonic. Final Quack the Duck. Dave Aruski. Marty Duck. Happy Marty Duck, everybody. Just Sick Blowhard. Aww. At least you win the Sock Cop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Congratulations, my friend. Just a little hard after the stream. I'm actually not even going to raid anybody because I don't want to raid and be like, goodbye. I'm going to go to the voice channel on the old Discord, and we're going to listen to some George Lowe. Yeah, let's do this one instead. Exclamation point quack to put a duck in the pond. Exclamation point duck neigh. Change your duck's neigh. Exclamation point duck hat to put a hat upon your duck. Can you imagine such luxury as a duck with a hat? Almost as interesting as a rusty ship. Look at the rusty boat, ladies and gentlemen. Wave to the ghosts upon it. DUCKNAMESOCKCOP. That's me! Look at that, we got a full pond today. Duck tacos. Fezzes are very cool. Fezzes are very cool. I like a fez. I don't know the history of the fez, but I don't know what it's for. NyQuil, the fast-acting, stuffy, sneezy, drowsy, whatever thing, so you can get back to yourself medicine. That's some good stuff. Alright, just another couple seconds here. Exclamation point quack, put a duck in the pot.
Save my walrus!
Whoop, too slow.
Now, have you ever had any experience with being funny?
Mm-mm. Not a lick. Let's see what the Magic 8 Ball says. Nah, I can't read it. Who cares? I think it said all of your wildest dreams will come true. Did I send out any of the sparkly stickers? You know what? I think there's I think a couple of them have gone out, but the others, I'm actually waiting. Because there's another thing that I would like to send along with the sticker. And I actually need some feedback on them. The official Sock Cop membership cards. That's right. So I got to design those things real quick. I'd like to stick them. I DM'd you the deets last week. Can't wait for the sticker. Yes, indeed. I may just go ahead and send them out and then do the cards at another time. But yeah, I was given a bunch of like blank little plastic card things. So I think I may be able to do something with that and make little membership cards. So I just gotta figure out what I wanted them to look like. If you got any ideas, let me know. Post it in the old Discord or something. Or if you don't give a rat's patoot about having no little plastic card, you say that too. Maybe nobody cares. I don't know. I just think it'd be fun. I like cards. Little membership cards. Because I was thinking maybe on the back of them I could have spaces and have like stickers. You know, like what you like the little coffee shops. You go and they punch your card or whatever, and after 10 you get a free thing. You wouldn't get a free coffee, but there could be places for stickers on the back, and then you collect those. I don't know. I'm just trying to make things fun. Because I know a lot of people actually got a sticker already. And then so you got all these points, and there's nothing to do with them. So I'm like, hey, what if I do like other little sticker things, and you try to like collect them all? I don't know. Just trying to have some fun. Here we go. Let's start this race and not have it cost me $1,000. 3, 2, 1, go! And there's Chuck the Duck out in front, and Marty Duck. And look, there's last place in last place. Unbelievable. Will it stick? Who knows? Whoops-a-daisies, I hit the wrong dadgum button. Whoops-a-daisies. Sorry about that. Hold on. Hold, please. Your race is very important to us. Where'd everybody go? Oh, there they are. Okay, good. There's Marty Duck in the pond of infinite sadness. There's Pee Pee Poo Poo. Look at that. Go duck yourself out in front again. Oh, my goodness gracious. But then there's me as well. I don't like it when I win. But it looks like Go Duck Yourself may go for back-to-back wins. Back-to-back wins for Go Duck Yourself. It's their race to win. But look at that. Oh, my goodness. They just hit the finish line before Ducky the Duck. Unbelievable. Way to go. Go Duck Yourself 2 times in a row. Ducky the Duck, Bunghole, Pee Pee Poo Poo. There's Chuck, Speedy, Panasonic. I mean, the Sock Cop in 8th place. I got 8th. I was right there. Marty Duck, Space Duck. There's Duck Tacos. Valhalla! CBM. EO Quack. You know, women's champion. Fez Flockham, Steve Duck in 14th place. Here comes Panasonic. 26,212 steps on the Fitbit and 26 cans. In Vegas, baby. Way to go, Mayor of Canada. That's fantastic, my friend. Excellent, Floyd Vivino. Okay, good. Glad that there is interest. And that's the thing. You never know. I don't know what the people want. Cyber Circuit Head in 16th place. Turtle Sages. Oh my goodness gracious. There's got to be 518. Membership card will replace your driver's license and your wallet. Well, it will have your name on it. That's definitely. It's not just going to be a bunch of generic copies where you write your name in. I'm definitely having the name put on it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Charlie Coleslaw, your thing should be there. At least it said it was supposed to be there. I haven't checked. I'll hit you with the tracking number if it hadn't arrived yet. And look at that, last place. Last place is in last place. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't write it like that. Hollywood couldn't write a movie that good. Look at that. You want to talk about destiny. Charlie Coleslaw, way to go, my friend. You called it, sir. You called your play. That's just as impressive, if not more, than when Babe Ruth pointed at the thing and said, I'm going to hit it over there. Because he was just some old fat guy. And you, my friend, are Charlie Coleslaw. That's amazing. Amazing. We're going to do one more race. Uno mas. Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the pod for the last. The called reasonable speed award. Yes. You called it. You called it, dude. Exclamation point quack. Exclamation point. Duck hat. I hear the rain. SOCKCOP. I am SOCKCOP. And away it goes. The T-Rex is a great one. Yeah, this is a list of all the hats that you could have, but if you don't know, if you can't read one, because you may be watching on your telephone or something like that, or it may just be fuzzy, no matter how big the TV is. I don't know. Just let me know. Yeah, definitely not Alberto Del Rio. Definitely not. And if you're interested in the Discord thing, there's a link. Should work. The colors are not working no matter what number you're yellow. Oh, really? Interesting. I did notice there was an excess of yellow. Oh, I hear the thunder. There's nothing under featured. It won't let me click on it. It won't let me click on exclusive either. It's just general. But if you do exclamation point duck hat random, you just put a random one. And a lot of times it's ones that's not even on this list. There's plenty that are not here. You just got to either know. Because the names aren't working. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, there's a green one. You do have to do it whenever you first put it in. You have to do exclamation point quack and then the number, and then you have to do the number sign and then like 2 or whatever, because it won't let you change it afterwards. Well, technically I subscribed to myself, so I look like a panda. Yeah, my nose is definitely... I'm stuffy again. I got a scratchy of the throat. I'm very disappointed in my immune system. It's definitely been slacking. I've been trying to take my vitamins and whatnot. Oh, there we go. We got Mr. Dangus in the field. Last call for ducks. If you're over there washing dishes or stirring a pot of soup, run over to your phone and type exclamation point quack if you want to have a duck in the pot on the last one. How do you get the subscribers one? Oh, you subscribe. If you subscribe to the thing, or somebody gives you one. Just got over 2 weeks of the bronchitis. So nervous gonna get sick again. Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't know. Try and type it in, David Uski. Maybe. I feel like there was. Good old soupy sales. Yeah, if you're over there stirring soupy sales. But yeah, no, I just got over being sick not long ago. I got like a week and a half of good health, and then the germs start creeping back in there. Like, hey, because they all Baby Sock brings them home as a present. Yeah, Safari would be a good word for it. I don't know. If Firefighter was a different color, it'd be close. Well, Construction maybe. It's a different color. But I guess if a frog had wings and it wouldn't bump its butt every time it hopped. But here we go. Starting the race in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And off we go. Got over sickness not too long ago. Sick. Now you have a headache, sore throat, and a cough. Man, it ain't fair. It's a bunch of garbage. Whole sick thing. I was gonna say being sick is for the birds, but then you get bird flu. We don't want that. That's no good either. Oh, look, there's Quack. Took an unfortunate bounce at the first turn there. And Chuck as well, both getting stuck. Quack and Chuck and Quack. But look at that, Marty Duck out in front. It is Marty Duck's day. Even though it's most of the parades rained out, I guess. I don't know. They're probably still down there doing it. People put a bunch of money in that kind of stuff. I know it, Charlie Coleslaw. What a shame. Old George Lowe. Hilarious man. I think it's Marty Duck still out in front. Oh, Turtle Sages is pulling ahead. And then there's me. There's Bunghole. Sir Scotty B518. Duck be a lady tonight. Will Duck be a lady tonight? I don't know. Only one way to find out. And there goes me out in front. I don't like that. And there's Speedy. Go duck yourself. The winner of the last 2 races is a 3-peat in the cards for Go Duck Yourself. Only one way to find out. And that's to see it all the way to the bitter end. There's Sock Cop, Turtle Sages. This is just got to be 518. There's Space Ghost. Space Ghost just pushed Sir Scotty B518 right in the front. Knocked me out of the way. It looks like Sir Scotty B518 maybe headed straight down the straightaway. I don't think the boost actually does anything. To be honest with you. I do not think that boost actually does anything. But we actually do not. We do not know. And look at that. It's Sir Scotty B518 is your winner. The exclamation point cook. Any of those. Yeah. Duck Royals. Whichever one. Space Ghost in second place. Duck be a lady tonight. We got John Cena's Blow Hard. There's me in 6th place. Alberto Duck Rio. I still can't get over that story. Best Flock of Steve Duck. Valhalla. CBM. There's Marty Duck. Speedy in 11th place. Turtle Sages. And here is the winner of the last 2 races. Now in 13th is Go Duck Yourself. Here comes Pee-Pee Poo-Poo. Pee-Pee Poo-Poo in 14th place. Yeah, it does work on the race car game. To usually disastrous results. Bunghole in 15th. And look at that, Chuck and Quack. Those 2 cats have been hanging out since the beginning of the race. They've been hanging out near the back. They're like Beavis and Butthead, sitting back there in the back of the room, just not really caring about what's going on. Chuck in 16th, and it looks like Quack is the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Way to go! Congratulations to Sir Scotty B518 for winning the actual race, which I guess some people consider important. No Triple Crown, unfortunately, but you got 2 out of 3. So don't be sad. Because 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And it's really not. It's not bad at all. That's very good. To win 2 in a row. It's a very rare feat indeed. Check on the weather there. Big old red stripe. And not like the beer. Anyways. Alright, that's that. There's the Discord gimmick. If you're interested, I'm going to be playing some audio with George Lowe on the Discord. It's too hot for Twitch. From Jamaica. That's right. That's where it comes from. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Joe Spoon. Frightening me. Alright, well that's it. I'm gonna shut this thing down. And we're gonna hop over to the old Discord. Oh, also there's no there will be no stream tomorrow. Because one of my birthday presents, I was gifted.
Your mustache is crooked!
Your mustache is crooked. Oh, mine is really. I was gifted some tickets to a thing, so I'll be going to a thing tomorrow. But I'll be back on here. And thank you so much for hanging around. I really do appreciate it. Very kind of you to spend some time with me. Whoa! I appreciate that. Yes, indeed. It may be a rave. Could be. Could be. We'll find out tomorrow. But for now, tell him goodnight, old man. If you are going to bed, though. If you're not interested in hearing the George Lowe tapes. You ready to go to bed? Allow me to tuck you in. Smooches for you. Good night. Sleep tight and do not let the bed bugs
Happy
bite.
birthday.
Thank you, Mr. Daggers, for 32 months. Hot diggity, dog. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Mwah. All right, Rupert. Make way for the old man. Tell him goodnight, old man.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.